I did it again. I went on studio mode, never came off studio mode. I'd started doing a whole spiel after I hit the button, and then was on that for like 5 minutes. Okay. Hey everyone. Let me turn studio mode back off. I had it on because I need to make some quick adjustments to the stream. Just last minute stuff. I thought I had everything ready, but clearly I did not. Need to make some adjustments for like the game capture and all that. Make sure we're all good. Change the stream title and all that fun stuff. It's been a busy day off because today's a holiday in Ontario. They call it Family Day. They just need something to call it, and they added it only like a couple years ago, maybe like 10. So it's a new modern holiday. That's just like everyone just take a break, have a long weekend in February, enjoy it, and not have it be a corporate thing like Valentine's Day. Ow, the tea is hot and it's making me sweaty. Do you think our date will notice that my hands are all clammy? I'm realizing now that I probably could have branded this as a Valentine's game if I want to keep going down this route. But that's fine. I don't regret doing Monster Camp last week. That was a lot of fun. It's been a very busy day off just because my uncle and grandpa are coming to town tomorrow, so I need to make sure things are clean and presentable the way they left it. Because I've been moving on chat a lot. My chat is indeed working. Oh, that chat. Yeah, the on-screen chat isn't working. That's fine. You guys don't have. Well, I'm reading chat. Obviously. What did I? Hold on. I'm gonna turn studio mode back on. Remind me to turn it off. I had set some stuff up, I think, for I just have to do something different for the setups. Yeah, the wide version of chat is working. Okay, we're just gonna make this change on the fly then. Stream. I can get it back. I made some changes and probably delete some settings. There's a weird like grouping thing that OBS does that I don't have a solid grasp on, obviously, because shit like this keeps happening. But I can get back. Is this our boy? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Let's get a element. Fix that back in. Browser source. Invisible. Can you guys talk a bit more so some stuff can appear? Please and thank you. Thank you. That is effectively what I do. It's just Yeah, see, there you go. So you can come and join that. This is what OBS is, everyone. Still want to. Still not playing with layers. Lost it. And I think that lines up fine. I don't know what you're talking about, Andrew. Yeah. And in fact, I don't need to know because it's not on screen anymore. Anyways, what have I not brought before? Yeah, busy doing that. I have a new T-shirt in, so very excited about that. I got 3 of these VTuber T-shirts, and they have arrived quicker from the UK than anything I've ordered from GeekJack has arrived from the US. And I think I ordered some stuff like last February. Get me simping for the Reaper indeed. That's still not working there? Should be. I didn't see that last thing coming. Do something for the Reaper. What? Should be working. So many of these. Ah, there we go. Maybe just because I had stuff open in oh, it's definitely in margins there. Just because each of these has a specific like size that they're conformed to. Oh, that's my problem. So, yeah, nope. Wrong layer! We're doing fun things here tonight. Remind me to make a highlight of this so I can hide all the tech issues. Here, make a new version of that. Size. The approximate size. That. There we go. That looks correct. Give it another. Get out of there. Nope, it is working. I think it's just maybe it's yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's what. Ooh. Do that. Elements. Now I have to decide what size looks good. Thing I did. I spent so much time trying to get this chat looking good. Previous days. Let's try. Okay. Now it's looking good and proper. Let's ruin it. Let's ruin it by changing scenes. Hey. We don't need to see. See that? Let's get into it then. So, Adios. What I know from this game is basically what I know from what Wooly and Pat have said about it, and I, at some point, followed the game creator on Twitter, who goes by Doc Squiddy there. This game, you are a pig farmer, and who disposes of bodies for the mob because pigs don't leave anything behind. And now the mob has sent someone to clean you guys up, or clean up the mess. No loose ends. It should be a short game. Yes, DC's Douglas is the character coming to see us. He's a totally normal 33-year-old man in a business suit. I forget the last name, but the main character that we play is voiced by someone named Caleb. We probably could get that as well. There's only two characters in this game. There's only two voices in this game, and it should be rather short. So let's get into it. Won't this be fun? I might turn the mouse sensitivity down a little. Findings? Or maybe I can just do that. There we go. Tell him I'm done. Corey Chase. Okay. Appreciate you looking into that for me.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
I've been presented with a choice. This doesn't feel like a choice. I don't... I'm already thrown for a loop. Yeah, sure. I'm down to, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
Nope.
Does it have to mean anything?
Doesn't work like that. You know that.
I must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Uh-huh. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
I'm afraid
I'm
not.
afraid not.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Did I successfully throw meat at pigs?
Smells delicious as always.
Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind. I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Coffee. Drink coffee. Let's look at things. Need to. Okay, now we're drinking coffee. You're doing things correctly. Pick up fork. Eat breakfast. We are gaming. No jalapenos.
Put jalapenos in them once. Never again.
I don't know. That might be tasty.
Well, if you say so.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
Summer of 78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Bill
Bill
6.
was sick.
And you couldn't afford a doctor.
Well, I think I've either eaten egg or thrown it on the ground.
We'd have managed.
But you didn't think so at the time.
And risk it.
I couldn't take the chance.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Sorry, I'm just playing with the am site. Yeah, me.
Well, I may have been a little tipsy,
I drove you home that night.
as you're so fond of telling me.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Oh, I wanted to get the Twin Peaks line of "That's a damn fine cup of coffee." Just you. You're the only one that doesn't like my coffee.
Every time you visit.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
America.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day, I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
I just wanted to point out that he's like, I make the bacon. So they are eating these pigs that they raise up. And not just selling, you know. They take their work home. Yeah. Let's not act hostile yet. Sure. Let's quote Winston Churchill at him. You know, cats look down on you, dogs look up, pigs see you as equals.
I suppose so.
How smart do you reckon?
Smart as us. Smarter than a dog is the quote. As smart as us. Smarter than a dog.
Smarter than a dog.
Think we could teach one to play fetch?
You'll never guess.
Bill taught one, actually, back in 4-H. Called it, Henry.
What happened to Henry?
Well, Bill had to learn how to butcher sometime.
He,
We all do. Do you think the pigs know?
Know what?
That they're food.
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
what's the matter? You haven't touched your eggs. And other snarky things I want to say. Pigs don't plan for a revolution, a proletariat uprising. Pigs are that. You're not supposed to name your pet pig from 4-H Henry that you're planning on butchering. You're supposed to name it Pork Bowl. So it still hurts, but just a little bit less, right? I am almost tempted to put a picture of Pork Bowl from Silver Spoon up on the screen here, but we might get off this topic pretty quickly. And then it would just be weird, right? What?
How do you reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
You know, just implying that we're stuck here forever, but he's got a plan. He's gonna retire. He's gonna get out of here. That's just rude. Okay. See if I can. Turn down this sensitivity. Seems like a lot of points of interest, so we could explore a bit. Want to go to the horse stables first? That looks good. Nearby. Oh, good. Approaching the horse.
Don't you own a tractor?
What?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
What, you just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh. No, you haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him.
Yeah.
There's no...
Yeah, I may just end up pausing a bit while I make snide comments. My uncle did have horses for quite a while. I don't know that they got much use either while being on the farm. They may have been either like keeping them there for other people or renting them out, potentially. I think they were set on tractors for what they needed.
Racehorse? Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful, really. Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say something?
You got a problem with horses, buddy? You weird Slender Man creature?
One day maybe this feller will understand. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
Suit yourself. All righty, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going. Why don't you walk on out to pasture, rest a spell?
Oof. Horses give me the willies.
Can't see why.
Yeah. You know, I bet Brian David Gilbert would not like this game. Alright, let's have open journal. Oh, we have things that we need to do today. Okay. It does say we can milk goats, so maybe Hardy would like this game. Maybe we're going off. We're going off into weird places already. There's no objective markers this way, but hey. Skeet shooter? Must be. We'll look for a shotgun later. There's our ride. Nice. I don't know anything about cars, so I can't tell you the model. And I'm assuming that they can't tell you the model either, because that would be licensing issues. That thing has no logos on it. Approaching scene. Horseshoes. Nice.
Why horseshoes?
Why not
Why
horseshoe?
not horseshoe?
Doesn't it feel stereotypical?
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got
Oh.
shopping malls for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that, stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Mm-hmm. Or read a good book. Develop photos you took for yourself. Go fly fishing.
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
I have locked options. That's interesting. So I can't just... There's things in my head I can't say it loud. Because it's wrong. It's wrong. It's lonely, too.
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, nobody else could really see me, understand what I was.
How do you figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life. I was home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah, but I got home. It was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me.
Sounds
Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us. But, well, most of us were farm folk. Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
And yet, when I came home, there she was.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh. So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Uh-huh.
Well, the Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house? Wait, that house?
The very same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it one year. Must have been 1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
No more Gary Gordon. Huh.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe. All right, you win. What next?
Hey, Chivo unlocked. Am I doing correct? I got. Ooh. Freak out a little bit. Game cap. Yeah. Don't necessarily like seeing the Steam pop-ups. That's fine. Yeah, it's just gonna do that when I tab out. Don't worry. Let's get a little closer look at this mansion. You know, I don't think those are windows. I think that is, I think those have been blown out. Little, big bad wolf came on by. Now we want to get back in. Through horseshoes. Check the shit. Are you still here? So, a story like that is kind of reminded me of, like, In Tone Firewatch, if you guys have ever played that. Which is also basically just one man walking around, first person POV, and telling some stories like that.
Huh. I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
I keep very important documents in my shed. You can't just...
Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop
You
me.
can't just...
Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You got any hobbies, buddy? You collect anime figures? You yell at people online?
You got any hobbies yourself?
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
I mean, who doesn't have hobbies?
Well, what's yours?
Reading, I guess?
Reading isn't a hobby.
Of course it's a hobby. What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone reads. Heck, I read the paper every day. But reading isn't a part of your personality. It's just a thing people say they do when they don't have any other hobbies.
You really believe that?
Mm-hmm. I knew someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers. She even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
You put too much thought into this.
Well, a hobby is something you do because you're passionate about it. If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
So, you got a problem with my passion?
No, you said I guess. No one says I guess when they love something.
Is love a requirement for a hobby?
Absolutely. Love's a requirement for many things.
And so you love fixing soda machines?
It is a form of love when I talk to my Dakimakura, right?
That is correct.
Why?
Don't you judge
It
me.
relaxes me.
I don't know, soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, when she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Yeah.
But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know, I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't, I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is That's how I grieve. This right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No. No, it's all right. I figured, you know. I figured if someone's got to know. This is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Yeah. Please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
There's already just so much to unpack, right? Oh. A man's got to have a hobby. Something to be alone with his thoughts. That could just be working out a hobby, or working out a problem like this. Something you gotta do to fix. I don't know. I'm thinking of stuff of like, what do I do? Stuff I don't have any distractions while I'm doing, basically. A lot of it is just like doing a video game or watching an anime, because that's what you do. Because you can't have any distractions doing that. Reading social media is not a hobby. I suppose doing this streaming thing is a little bit of a hobby, because like, I don't need to do any of this weird shit. I could have just done a out of the box solution of just like, hey, here, take this thing, got a bunch of RGB on it, whatever. It's all spiky and black and blue. Have fun. But no, I was like, yeah, let me set up all this stuff. Let me personalize it a little bit. Let me bend this stuff to my will. I don't go... I can't really call myself like a programming wizard or anything like that, because I don't go deep into any one thing. I end up with obsessions every now and again. Someday, I hope someday I'll get into a boomerish hobby the way Wooly got hooked on kites. That's so wholesome, right? And then he got connected up with the wider kite flying network. Stepping into the shed does feel like just like a American Pickers story, right? I'm just thinking of like woodsheds I've seen around the farms I've been on. Compressor. I wonder if he has a thing to make the soda too. If he uses like this for carbonation. Yeah. Funnily enough, there is actually a decent kite flying community around my hometown. Like they have a kite flying festival in the summer, or like late summer, I think. I had a big one that I had a big kite as a kid. That's like a I think killer whale. Yeah, it would have been like an orca. That's just a big, heavy thing. That's really hard to get up into the air. And one that's a line that's like it's got a line head here, and then that's flat and just kind of like a semicircle, and then it's got a big long tail. Must have been fun. I'm liking this little shed environment. It's definitely, this has a certain nostalgic feel. Now let me pick up some of these items so I have something to so I have some leverage. I appear to be stuck. I appear to have opened the door and gotten stuck on the geometry. Shed. That's over here, right? No. I need to go along the fence here. Open up this bit, go through the garage. Okay. The pigs again. Okay, good. We finished our last job. We'll have to find that shed again.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Hauling shit?
Shit.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well,
Yeah.
You did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do this every day.
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
It's my routine.
Everybody shits.
Someone's got to do it.
Everyone shits.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
I remember.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you, personally.
Digging
Not
into
the
shit?
Shit kind.
Okay,
Know what
we're
I
making
found?
the same jokes.
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back.
No, shovel's gone.
What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Come on.
No.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. In a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit?
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. Was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling. Magazines next to me on the bed. And I had this, moment. A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh. And the revelation was this. Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured...
You figured?
You ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Well, why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well, that's what I did.
You weren't recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera. Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So I did. And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could. I fought in a different way.
Did you win?
We pulled out of Nam, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah. Shoveling shit.
Feels good, doesn't it? It's not terribly wrong. Like, I think one of the most, like, effective things, or something that's stuck with me a long-ass time, was a war reenactment that we saw in grade 8, I want to say, or at least I would have been 13, of just, like, this one man putting on a play and discussing, like, or talking, like, first person's perspective of a soldier in World War One or whatever it was. You show them enough horrors of war, and then you never want it. Ever. They may have had, like, the Blackadder story, or not the Blackadder story, but the... May have still been. That Christmas ceasefire story in there. Yeah. Trying to make quippy commentary just feels off. Imagine how I feel. I can't stop myself, so I'm going to anyway. Where is that? But I can't ever interrupt what they're talking about. It's a bunch of heavy shit. Yeah. My man's thought about this for 15 years. He's got a lot riding on this decision. Is this the shit now? Maybe if I open the door. Okay, we have checked the shit, so it's not on our to-do list anymore. Okay. We don't need to redo that. So we were just... At the beginning of the game, we were out here staying on the porch. Dude rolls up in his van. Some buy parts inside. Alright, we've got one last thing to take care of tonight.
You know, back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but, well, it died.
Well, most people have. I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that, judgment I hear?
No judgment, no. Just wondering.
The goat is a very funny image out of context. I've also realized we've mentioned a Bill a couple of times now, who was sick, and we have not met Bill or know our relationship to Bill. I'm also now looking over at at my system here and seeing we have a lot of missed frames due to rendering. I wonder if that's just some stuffing. Let me just check on our performance here. Because this game might be, Unity engine, but pulling a lot of CPU power. That's fine. Let's just settings. Let's that a bit. I don't think I can change out the. Okay.
Why goats?
Goat milk.
There can't be much profit in that.
Well, there's enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said, I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
You're retiring. What are you doing?
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just going to look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while back.
So, you like them for the utility?
I like them because they're playful. Want to get started?
Started?
Milking.
And where's this goat?
Oh, hey, really? I've always wanted to try that.
Well, here's your chance. My goats are smart. They know what's up, so they'll just walk up.
Oh, nice.
Here they are. Come on. Now they'll just take their positions here like they should. Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Assume the position.
Not very comfortable.
Suppose not. Yeah. Now that we're seated, all you gotta do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
And pull?
No, don't pull. Just sort of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers. Gently pushing them back out.
Rest of the fingers.
Like this?
Just like that, yes. All you gotta do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
Huh. This is kind of nice.
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Say what?
Why not get used to this?
What, and come work with you?
Sure.
Yeah, some folks might take issue with that.
Why are you looking at me?
Can't make everybody happy. Better than ending up shot. Hey!
That was a much more threatening prompt than what we actually got.
Oh, gun down. Life over just like that.
That's a good sound effect too.
Back.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
What good is that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Who says I'm not happy?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could.
You're looking.
That does it for the goats.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No. No, I have not.
You've done a very poor job. Where's my goat milk?
You know what this is?
Tree?
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
A tree's a tree.
Remember all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure, sure. I mean, I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself.
Stop for a second. So what we have just from that last scene was the judgmental goats looking at us. Never stops thinking about that future. Our boy enjoys the simple pleasures of being a pig farmer.
Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut tree.
Oh, hey, Saul. He's telling us about his American chestnut.
Jesus.
American, huh? Thought they all died.
What?
You remembered.
All the Americans are dead.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American chestnut.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat them, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts. And most American chestnuts had died off.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would, that he would. But this tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so. The chestnut blight.
That's, what, like a couple 100,000 trees?
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees snuffed out practically overnight. Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of...
Yeah. Invasive species can be bad like that. Or a disease getting out of control like that can just shoot through a plant population real fast. Bananas, story, etc. You know the deal.
to work in places like West Virginia. Those economies never recovered.
I thought West Virginia was coal country.
And logging, too, before it all died off. Now there's trees like the General here making nuts year-round. And I feed them to the Reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Seems lonely.
It is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely. To know everyone else you ever loved has passed on. So, I look after him and he looks after me, and I don't know. Sadie and I, we talked about being buried here, you know.
Changed your mind?
Brody's grave was enough for me. But, I don't know. I thought about having him moved. I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet.
This stone right here is a gravestone.
So, what's the moral of the story? With the trees, I mean.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the General here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
Preserved all these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent.
Right, he mentions he had a dog. You're right.
It's just that... I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything.
But you did make a point of it.
I did do that. It's a part of me is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years. I don't know. I see myself as a custodian of sorts. And one day
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van. Hey.
Oh.
Hey. Look. Look at me. You're thinking about dying. Thinking you could pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
well, the time of my demise aside, someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy'd love to know about this.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
He would.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey, I'm good at keeping secrets, but Jimmy's Jimmy.
Please. Let me rest here. And if there's a way to... Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
Okay, game. Oh, it's starting to hurt. All right. So they briefly took control away from me. This guy is really... He's good at his job. He's trying to appeal to your nature, right? It's like... He is essentially trying to talk us out of a suicide. Basically through this. But he's our killer. So... But, you know... We told people about this tree so that they would continue to take care of it, and also so that they would bury us under it. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, game. Okay. Not to mention, I've had family cremated and spread around trees on the farm, or a tree on the farm, I should say.
The garage, huh?
No tour would be complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but, you mean why not a sports car?
Yeah, I mean, I always figured you'd have a midlife crisis like the rest of us. Sports car, motorcycle, an affair, something like that.
Couldn't really say why I love these so much. Saw mine one day, fell in love.
With that?
Mm-hmm. Had to bring her home with me.
I'll admit, it has a charm to it.
But she won't run.
No? Well, pop the hood. Let's take a look.
You're serious?
Sure. Already had my midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, you know, they're similar enough. Some of them even use the same engine. We can figure this out.
All right.
What do you think your midlife crisis is going to be? Fit through. It's probably going to end up being a home theater system for me. I can easily see that happening. Or, I don't know. Collecting of some sort, probably. Just turn into Mike Tool. Pop the hood. We need to get into the controls.
Now, let's see here. Can you get me that drop light? My eyes aren't what they were.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Saul's a good kid.
What's that?
Saul was a good kid. I like him. It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear. Never met anyone with so much promise.
Never?
In my entire life. Saul's dad was a good man. Didn't think his kid had it. As a boy, he was too soft. But then he got older, graduated college, really came into his own. Eager, more capable than he knows.
Great listener.
Can you believe we were his age once?
So, Saul being this guy that's his protege. Again, trying to hint that Yeah, Saul's gonna replace me. You'll still be here, though. You and Saul should get along more.
Hard to admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah? And now?
Today, I learned from you and him about chestnuts.
Well, learn something new every day, I suppose. You check the spark plugs?
Give me a second. What about your boy?
Bill? Oh, he's fine, I guess.
You guess. Hey, how old is he again?
Born in 60, so, 32 as of September.
Okay, so never mind. Bill's an adult child. It's not unusual for him to be gone. Right? It's not unusual for him to not live with his parents at 32 in the 90s. Fuck, that's only a couple years older than me. Not. Stop.
Roy would
Nope.
be about his age.
Yeah?
Put that thought away.
Wow. What's this about you and Bill?
Oh, he don't want to talk to me no more.
What, Bill? Tow-headed little guy, always friendly and outgoing? That Bill?
It's about Sadie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely unrelated question? What's with the airplanes at your neighbor's place?
Oh, Chuck's farm.
Chuck? Huh. Yeah, what's with all the planes? There's no runway around here.
You know how farmers are. Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah. And yeah, I know how you are. You got plenty of junk too, but I've never seen anyone else with, what are they, World War II bombers or something?
I think he has a B-36.
We do actually have a runway near me. And we do have some hobbyist flyers. They wouldn't be amateur, not commercial. I'm trying to think of the right word. Another guy near me collects antique fire trucks and fixes them up. He has like a So when we do our like Canada Day celebration, he'll bring them out for the kids and do a parade, and we get to ride on them. It was very cool.
No kidding.
You got no idea what a B-36 is, have you?
Yeah, have the foggiest.
I definitely missed something about Roy while I was talking over them talking. Anyways.
Well, a B-36 is a big old bomber made out of magnesium. Biggest America ever had. Took 2 train tankers to fill one up. And you could fly from Monday to Thursday without refueling.
So why does Chuck have one in his backyard, plus all the others?
Asked him about that once.
Okay. Wire's loose here.
Where?
Right there. So, what'd he say?
Hey.
Oh, dead navigator came to him in a dream.
What?
Oh, that's the plot of A Wind Rises.
Mm-hmm. Dead navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream, said the planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
So, Chuck's crazy.
Well, eccentric maybe, but, well. Do you believe in ghosts?
If I did, I'd have a different job. Why, do you?
I figure we all move on in some way. Energy is neither created nor lost and all that.
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve airplanes?
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes on a crazy coot's farm.
And he keeps them safe. Can you think of a better place for him to be?
Well, want to try running it?
Sure.
All right.
Let's give her a go.
One more time.
Looks like she'll give you a few more years yet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Remember Slick?
Sure.
He always wanted one of these.
Where is he now?
Fighting Saddam. Jimmy tried to find out. Classified, I heard.
Good kid.
Angry.
Well, maybe when he gets back,
Thinking of giving him the car is what? Thanks for his service?
I never wanted to be thanked for mine, but that boy's seen more hurt than any of us. Deserves better than that old Pinto is.
Yeah. Well, where to next?
This is just one big goodbye tour, right? As we just
Shotguns, huh?
here's just all of my possessions. I want to. We're writing our will right now. Ooh. Just going through different parts of our lives.
I
Like
always
about
liked
kids.
shotguns.
Liked?
Still do.
I like revolvers myself, when it's for sport.
Got a few of those.
Oh yeah? What's your favorite?
Them big slab-sided ones. They have a charisma. What about you?
Nothing special, really. 357s when I can. But this is a shotgun.
Yep. Figured we could shoot some skeet. Always liked shooting skeet. Taught Bill to shoot this way.
You're a good father.
Could have been better.
Name a father that couldn't. So, how do we do this? Who's going first?
Well, I'm holding the gun. So I'm going first.
I'll go first.
All right, then. This is more my speed. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
Hanging out, shooting guns. You know, often some crooks. He doesn't say what context in which he's shooting guns, does he?
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
Shooting revolvers for sport. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure they do. Like peanut butter and very dangerous chocolate. Next time. Trust me, next time.
And there isn't gonna be a next time.
Oh, there's always a next time.
This is it. After today, we are done.
I've tried to tell you. I keep trying to tell you. There is no out. There is no done. You keep doing this. Or you never do anything again. It's permanent. Kaput.
And it's kaput.
You don't mean it.
If that's the way it's gotta be.
You have a choice.
You haven't listened to a word I've said.
I've been listening. I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
I have my reasons.
Your reasons aren't any good.
But they're mine.
Walk me to my car.
We're supposed to shoot. I don't know. You think there's gonna be a second date? We might have upset him a little bit. He is trying to save us. He is trying to, this whole time, to talk us out of it.
So, this is it then.
It is.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. And there isn't much point anymore.
So sell the farm. Move into the city. Meet someone new.
Do you believe in hell?
What?
Do you believe in hell?
I'm not scared of hell, if that's what you mean.
I didn't ask if you were scared. I asked if you believe.
I don't know.
Well, I do. And I think doing this, I think that's where I'm headed.
And why? You think you can buy your way into heaven?
I can't take back what I done. What I can do is do something right.
Why?
Because I want to see her again. That's all. I just want to see her again. And I figure I'll do one right thing with my life, just one thing. Maybe I'll get to see her again. One more time.
And this is your one right thing.
It is.
How do you know? How do you know if any of this is true?
I don't know. But I got the notion, and the notion's got me. So, least I can do is, tell you adios.
Just like that.
What else is there to say?
Not much, I guess.
No.
All right, then. Have it your way. I'll be back this evening. You get an afternoon. Do whatever you gotta do. Just, leave the door unlocked.
I can do that.
Adios, friendo.
Be seeing ya.
Oh boy. All right. Caleb, was it? Andrew, I need to make an addendum to my W's. Oh. Different media, right? It's just very compelling. Like, he's doing some stuff that you don't typically get in like anime dubs, especially, or video games dubs too, but anime dubs where he's doing like mouse or mouth noises, like shortness of breath and being like catching them. Came out within the last year. Could have been eligible. No, you're good. I appreciate you, Steph. You don't need to do that. If I was going to be serious, I would have nominated like the actor for Kim Kitsuragi, right? About doing the video game stuff. Well, I don't think I have a hammer around here. Maybe like a spatula. One sec. One sec. This is a fine. I'm leaving the camera on. Here, I found a ladle. I'll whack myself with that. There we go. There's some there. Oh no. I've been trying to replace this chair actually, but the transaction hasn't been going through. I need to make that call tomorrow. Speak to someone. Alright. Back to gameplay. Well, we took care of that business. Now we need to... Now we need to do our own stuff. See? Is that papyrus? I'm hearing some door banging from next door, or hammering from next door. I don't know if you hear that. Don't mind it. At least when I was doing that, I was doing it like mid or during the day. No, that's my neighbor. I don't know which direction, but yeah, someone's doing some hammering. It feels like someone like right in the next room, which I know isn't true, but it is that nearby. What do you think the 50% filler is? Is it man? Right, yeah. Who's doing hammering at 8:30 at night? Like, I had to do some drilling today for the shelves back there. And I did that at like 4 p.m. Like a reasonable human. Inspect. Back away. One. Ooh. Have we blown up this microwave? Old timey coffee. Gonna make ourselves some coffee. What are we gonna do with our... We have not been for groceries in a while. I wonder why. Oh. Didn't know that was gonna happen.
Come on, pick up. Please, pick up.
Dad?
Bill, well, now how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't know what that is.
It's new. Tells me who's calling.
Huh, that's some real fancy stuff you got there.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Listen, I'm busy. Why are you calling?
Oh, fuck.
Well, just, hadn't talked in a while.
And whose fault is that?
Right? Oh, God. Can we just talk?
Can't we talk?
What is there to say? Hi, son. How are the grandkids?
Well, how are they?
Oh, by the way, I put your mom in a rest home so I could stay there and take care of my goats and my pigs and my stupid horse. Because God forbid, I actually look after my sick wife.
That's not fair.
You put her in a home. You decided she wasn't good enough for you, and you put her in a home.
Now it's a lot more like Firewatch. Still not the same, but a lot more like Firewatch.
I didn't know what to do. The doctors there, they would.
How hard could it be? Alzheimer's isn't some terrifying boogeyman. It wasn't it you who told me to stay with the ones you love, no matter what? So what? you didn't love her anymore?
Oh, this option. That's not an option. Oh. Game's getting real. Uh, and which I know can be a sore subject for some people, so don't. You gotta tap out, no judgment.
Don't you dare.
You gave her up. You gave her up to doctors and nurses. You know what they do to people in homes?
It was the best home money could buy.
Money. You and your damn money. Cared more about being a rich pig farmer than the people you were supposed to love.
Hmm. Yeah, they gave us a taste of it before, of the options that we couldn't say. Now it's just whoa.
Hey, I loved you both. I did everything for you, everything.
Yeah, right.
Bill, I didn't want this call to...
You wanted to put my mom in a home. So I'm not sure what you want matters.
Bill, I just called to say...
Say what? Sorry? Did you know I visited her? I found out where you put her, and I visited her.
They're listening. Sadie's not dead, is she? Sadie's still alive, isn't she?
They said you visited sometimes.
She was my wife, Bill.
She cried, Dad. She cried. She wept and
This is how you're supposed to treat records, right? Just toss them on the carpet. What about this one? Yeah, maybe we've done that. Okay. Not as bad as I was expecting from Bill's room after that last scene. Yes. Let's wash up a little bit. No. Let's see. Wash your hands. Gotta be something we can do in here, right? Bedroom. Cool. Processing. That seems better. Okay. Hey, a dark room. We were apparently like a war photographer. So we have a bunch of camera components around. Oh, there. Oh. Okay. Now we have some time to be alone with our thoughts. Dirt front loading all of that acting. I'm talking. Blacked out the window here. Yeah. There's anything. Any finished products here? That's probably not the most safe thing to do. Just open the door up to direct light. All right. Definitely nothing bad past here. I gently open the door. Coin tray. Little bedroom scale. Oh. We probably sleep on this side, I guess. Or the light on here. Sewing kit. Okay. No problems here. No problems here. Just very era appropriate wallpaper. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing we need to note there is the wallpaper, because it's just it looks like the thing. Alright. Go outside, check on the horse, catch fish. Mudroom. What else could we walk around and do?
All right. Come on now. Come on now. That's a good boy.
That's the most beautiful creature.
Brung you an apple. Granny Smith, just like you like. Good boy. Good
Like-
boy.
Like
You've
Spirit
been
the
really good to
Similarian.
me. You know that? Mm-hmm. Brought me a lot of good luck. Good times. Without you, I don't, well, I do not know. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you done. Gonna go ahead and leave the barn door open behind me when I go. You want to leave, you go find someone else. I figure I'll just, I'll leave you to it.
Barn door, we say. Oh, but the pigs can't be free. So it really is like Spirit. Nothing to interact with there. Missile launcher. Not much to view from this angle. Want to check on that stone by the tree? Yeah, let's go back to the chestnut. Chestnut tree. What do we call it? Well, as I was right about there being a grave here. I don't know if that was a coincidence or just happened to get darker as I walked up to the grave here. But that was a spooky lighting effect. You're supposed to dump out the shit. Not interactable, no. And just a lot of stuff I can inspect here and not pick up. Here are the ones that are still broken. Supposed to be catching fish now. Saw something over this way. Yeah, what's this little bunker thing? Were we a World War? Were we a apocalypse survivor? Truther? Oh, there's the interaction. Okay. Back in that direction. Really was very rude of him to leave before we could shoot Skeet. Seems like that's leading me back to the kitchen. I don't want to do it now. Yeah. That'd be centered on the kitchen. Okay. Could just leave. Just piece the fuck out. Alright. Let's call the neighbor.
Hello?
Hey, Edie, it's...
Oh, hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know, we ought to visit.
Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just, I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right?
Garth is a choice name for this era.
Favor? Sure. What you need?
I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Oh? Finally taking my advice and visiting family?
Can you take care of the animals?
I was wondering if you and Garth could make sure the animals were fed and watered, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh, sure. We ain't got much going on.
Thanks, Edie. Listen,
Evan, what are you doing? Get down from there. Sorry, cats. Anyway, what were you saying?
Have you checked on your son? Mind taking care of the animals?
Yeah, the animals. I got them fed and watered for today. They should be good for tomorrow, too. But if it's too much of an imposition...
Not at all, not at
You need
all.
to-
We're happy to be imposed upon. You've been a good neighbor for so long. I'm glad you called me today. In fact, just the other day, I said to Garth, I said, if we don't visit, then we should host. Reach out, say hello, put together a little neighborly get-together. And you know what he said? He said, well, Edie, if we did that, we'd just... Oh, you know what? Let me go get him for you. It's better when he tells it.
She's
Garth? Yes, he's on
the game's just gonna let her keep talking.
Come say hello. What do you mean you don't want to talk? But he could use
Thank you,
another
Edie.
friendly voice. Hey, you should drop on by next Saturday afternoon. We're going out to the Harvest Festival with the grandkids, and I know how lonely it's been, what with Sadie gone and all. You should come with.
Well, I appreciate the thought, Edie. I don't think I'll be back in town by then, though. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. It's been real nice seeing you coming back to church again.
Oh, it's been real nice being welcomed back. But now I gotta go. Chores and such. You know how it is.
Oh, I sure do. Well, come on over sometime. Just got some gooseberries in. We're making pies, and we'd love to have you. I know they're your favorite.
That they are. Gotta go now.
See ya.
Catch the fish. Selling. Nothing going on down here. This is why we had a... This is why we had a notification. Nice. The way a stone just dropped in my stomach. Meh, just... Oh. Yep, no, just here for the fishing rod. Catch Admiral. Are we doing a fly fishing thing here? No, I think we're just doing bait on hook.
Come on.
Nothing but time.
Oh, don't do that. Come on.
Ease up.
Nice catch.
Oof. It's a gross fish. I guess it's just like a catfish.
Hey, you Brody. How you been?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sit down.
I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. I ain't got an excuse. I still remember when I picked you up. Bill hadn't been himself lately, and I wanted him to... I wanted him to smile again. Oh, he saw you and I could see that spark in his eyes. The boy was still mad at me, though, and I guess he had a right to be. But you? You he loved. And I think he came around on me, too. For a time. You want to know something, Brody? I always believe dogs go to heaven, because all dogs is fundamentally good. Now, even the mean ones, they're good too. They're just, hurt or starving or, sick or scared.
There are no evil dog breeds.
So, I know where you are. And I know Sadie's probably with you right now. I done wrong, Brody. I done a lot of wrong. And I don't know if I can make up for it. I want to tell you I'll see you soon, but the truth is I do not know. I don't know if I was good enough for you. Or her. I don't know if I did my best. So, this may be goodbye. I love you. And I miss you all the same.
Pet stuffs get to you in particular, Andrew? Oh. Hmm. I think you call this plating? It's a living room area. The low table and the TV. And Annabelle St. John. Dr. Buford. I mean, oh, that was it. That was the. We had it. You'd put it down correctly. Maybe if I sit. Good enough. Okay. Well, I gotta stop. I gotta stop dropping everything on the floor. So, we can cook a meal. Steak, cook, microwave, peas, stew, curry. I'm thinking this is fine. This kitchen simulator stuff is fine. I personally film the curry. Steak cooks hot. Start. Put everything in the pot. Curry powder, any stock. Got the hot curry. What happened to the steak? I think we dropped the steak. Oh, never mind. Oh, now there's stuff in the fridge. Maybe we just picked up stuff we were going to use tonight. Oh. No, that was wrong. I could just eat a sad taco. What if I just reset? I put raw meat into that in there. Do a little skip. This is all fine. Oh, this house does have a piano. Well, shotgun's fine there. We will work out the rest of this. Alright, potato. This is how you cook. Just work with things where they're at. There we go. See? Easy. Very few dish. Lots of. Not much cleaning to do. Very few dishes. Just cook the things where they are. Seems very fast for a steak to cook, so we should leave that on longer. Chop that up. I don't need peas. Curry powder, we haven't done that yet. Good. Where'd our knife fly off to? Where did our knife fly off to? Yeah, it's fine. And then the stock and the curry powder. Yeah, that's the only difference between the stew and the curry is instead of curry powder, you use the peas. And then timer to cook. Would a depressed person do this? It's very apt. Place the shotgun, place the meal. Sit. Oh, it's my meal. Actually, put it here. Carefully aim, need some precision. I'm impressed. There we go. Maybe they want some of those from us. Good enough. I think we're done. Should be. Let's try saying it both ones. Girl's feeling a little fanky. On Hmm. As good as we're gonna get, I think. Feel like. Maybe dining room is the problem. That was absolutely the problem. We sat there for breakfast. Come on. This is a much better place to eat. This is a much different angle they've given us. They put the bowl in front of us. Maybe they assume we would have gone for the stew. I can't do much anything here, but wait. We said our goodbyes. He was not gonna dwell on that anymore. Adios herself. Doc Buford. There was a I got that in one of the books, which is just the thing you do. Okay, hey. Is that ringing a bell for you, Chris Nake? A lot of people on even a short game like this, right? Video game localization and anime scripts. Okay. Alright. Yeah, probably how Doc got in contact with like DC Douglas, for example. Hey. Oh. Heavy stuff. You think he would have fed us to the pigs afterwards? I mean, I assume so. That does make sense. Horseshoes. All right. A snarky comment I didn't make was he uses pop machine instead of soda at that point. What do you think about the sound of squealing pigs? Thematic for the game, maybe? Or we're cutting to this scene? I don't know. Animals get spooked at things, right? That's kind of what I was thinking, but I would believe it. And now it's all just very quiet, right? There's scenes like. I was just gonna quit out of that game. Back to Shining. Yeah. No, I had this just in my back pocket for a one-off stream want to do sometime. I think that's been worth it. Ooh, some heavy writing stuff, man. Glad you got to catch on this. I mean, you could also go buy it, right? I think it's been on sale a couple times. Is it on sale right now? You can... No, probably not. Oh. Should just go give it a good review, right? What have we got going on here? Stuff. Because we should wrap up. I don't have too much to add at this point, snarky or otherwise. Good game. Yep. So tomorrow we have Amon doing Grim Fandango. We've got, I think, Megan's off Wednesday. Jet's starting a new stream on Thursday. I think he's alluded to it being No More Heroes sequel. So that should be some more fun. Friday, new episode of the podcast that I finished editing my piece of that, so that'll be going up for Friday. Saturday is going to be Roots doing something or other. Not sure what his plan is. And yeah, I was going to ask if you guys were going to do I on Sunday. That sounds like you guys are still having trouble. I did see another VTuber has started a playthrough of I, the Somnium Files like the other day. So that was fun watching them go through first couple hours of the game again with all that stuff fresh in my mind. Should get back this week, just depends on what they need. You said you had to mail it in to the manufacturer, whatever. Yeah, no, I hope that goes speedy for you. What did I have? Decided to say fuck that and just pay their project. That's honestly probably just better. At least you know where it is, right? Like these headphones, for example, is a thing I needed to deal with just because the foam on them had worn away. So this is just they were still under warranty, so I just mailed back the defective pair, and they mailed me these out, a replacement. Yeah, and also you can't be without your laptop for that long. Yeah, right, because that did happen to Zen. And that was shitty. Oh. Okay. What? I have a thought. Is the thought gone? I think I am just trying to hit off a bunch of games that I definitely have like had in my back pocket and want to get out before I commit to something longer. And maybe I'm just procrastinating on picking something to commit on. Maybe I can delay it long enough to go into June, which is when I think the Somnium Nirvana comes out. Because then it'll be my turn to play I on stream. Okay. Let's think. I'm not going. We are going to have to fight for that, and I will win. If we have to fight, I will win. Oh, who's live right now? I know Bryson was live earlier before the stream. I just turned on hosting for him for a while. I think he was doing basically just a tech test. Who we have live right now is Rachel Messer. And she's playing Subnautica. I don't think we've had occasion to read Rachel before. Certainly haven't seen her live. So yeah, let's do that. Thank you all for coming. This was a fun stream, but I'll catch you next week. Night, everyone.